Before that, I want to ask that when you look up at the night sky, what do you see? Usually, a normal person usually sees the stars, the moon, but scientists, most of the scientists that exist in the world, see like some stars and some life forms that they will make for people if something happens to Earth. As you all know, the universe is so vast. There are planets, there are different universes that exist. The Earth is just a simple part of the universe. And we, humans, are just simple dots on the Earth. Like, we are a very, very tiny part of the universe. Like, we are really invisible. We are like, but there is a saying that most of the humans and most of the scientists that exist in the world, like Elon Musk and his project called SpaceX, they are trying to make some other life forms on other planets, especially on Mars. Like I had especially on Mars, that if something happens to Earth, now as you all know, we are suffering from some global issues on Earth, like overpopulation, global warming, climate change, and some other issues. So this is all because of the human activity. This is all because we humans are causing damage to Earth. So the Earth is getting deteriorated, and it's causing for people to think that we need some other places, some other planets to live, especially like we are planning on Mars to build some hotels, to build some villas. But I got a question. Do you really think, like, does the universe, does the space belong to the humans of Earth? Do we really have the right to claim the Mars as ours? No. Who agrees? I think no one agrees, but most of us think like this. Okay. Values of extraterrestrial life. It will sound strange if I say aliens exist. Aliens can be in different forms. They might be microbes, they might be cells, they might be like different living forms that exist. So what if Mars has its own life forms? We are humans and we are the life forms of the Earth. We are living on Earth. So what if the planet Mars has its own life forms that we don't see it? They might be invisible. So is it right for us humans to go and terraform Mars? Terraforming is the act of claiming and going and like making it suitable for humans. Do you have a question?
The question, okay, it's basically, you asked the question, is it okay for us to invade? What if Mars has its own life forms existing there? But like millions of years ago, Mars used to be a volcanic planet, so it had a lot of volcanic activities. Because of that, I do not think maybe there's any life that existed before or any life that existed after. So this is why also before they actually wanted to create this this idea of forming another life in Mars, they first sent out like spaceships to Mars that will actually evaluate the soil and everything in the air. So if there were any life forms, maybe they would have been picked up to say there is life there, so we should not disturb it.
Maybe. Okay. So there are like different celestial bodies on the universe, and from early centuries, humans are now like early European empires going onto a known land and putting a flag on it and claiming that this land belongs to them. It doesn't matter if there were people existed living there. So it's like, this is coming from centuries to centuries for people. This is kind of an ancient heritage for people to go, to take the place, to put something and claim that is theirs. So nowadays we are also most of the scientists, most of the astronomers, most of the countries and private groups are sending their spaceships to the moon and other asteroids, and putting their flags and starting to own that place for their own country. But this is actually not correct, because there is a law regarding this, Outer Space Treaty of 1967. This is a law signed in this year, and there are some key articles in it that says the exploration and use of outer space shall be carried out for the benefit of all countries and shall be for peaceful purposes. That's exactly like this. The exploration should be for peaceful purposes, and the exploration should not be about going and claiming that the asteroid or that the part of the moon belongs to a country. So Article 2 of Outer Space Treaty is about non-appropriation of outer space. And outer space, including the moon and other celestial bodies, is not subject to national appropriation by any means. So the treaty says that is not a subject for, the treaty is loose, I think, because it doesn't say for private companies or for some countries. It just says outer space, including the moon, is not a subject for national appropriation. It doesn't include specific nouns. And there is also Liability Convention of 1972, which includes some key norms about the legal causes of governments claiming that the moon or other celestial bodies are theirs. Article 1 is about liability for space activities. A launching stage shall be liable for any damage caused by space objects on the surface of the Earth and in outer space. It says that every state and every company should be liable for the damage they caused, but actually who controls it? There is no one that controls it. It just says that liability convention is also just a document that says that you shouldn't do this, but there is no one that controls it. That's why countries and companies are trying to mine some materials, some minerals from asteroids in the space. So I think ethically this is a little bit incorrect for humans to go to the space and claim that a part of the universe is theirs.